the Art of Badassery, bite-sized bits of wisdom. I'm Mahara Wayman, your guide on this journey to unlock your inner badass with short and snappy episodes packed with practical tips and a side of humor. Whether you're looking to find clarity, master your mindset, or embrace the power of saying no, you're in the right place. Let's dive into these bite-sized nuggets of wisdom that will empower you to create the life you've always wanted. Why? Because you deserve it. Now, let's unleash your badassery. Hello, dream chasers and goal crushers. It's Mahara Wayman here. Welcome back to Bite-Sized Bits of Wisdom. Today's episode is all about goal setting. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, oh my God, not another talk about smart goals, hang tight. I'm going to take a different approach. I'm all for setting big, audacious goals, but here's the thing. If you're not careful, goal setting can turn into a source of real stress and self-judgment, and we don't want that. We've all been there, setting goals, getting excited, and then feeling completely overwhelmed. So how do you chase your dreams without burning out or feeling like a failure? How do you pursue your goals without crushing your soul? Well, I've got some answers for you. Back in the day, I was obsessed with goal setting. I would make these massive to-do lists, break them down into steps, color code everything, post-it notes everywhere, and then promptly freak out about how much I had to do. And my life became less about the joy of achieving my dreams and more about ticking off boxes. Who can relate? I was constantly stressed, feeling like I wasn't doing enough, even when I was working myself to the bone. But then I learned a new way to approach goal setting, a way that allowed me to stay aligned with my values and not lose myself in the process. It completely shifted how I show up for my dreams and for my goals. And I want to share that with you today so you don't get trapped in that cycle of burnout like I did. Here is the thing that I've learned about goals. They should stretch you, but they shouldn't break you. Too often we set goals based on what we think we should be doing rather than what truly lights us up. And when we don't hit those goals fast enough, then we beat ourselves up. Have you ever done that? Oh, I'm the queen of doing that. But here's a revolutionary idea. What if your goals weren't just about the outcome, but also about the process? What if, instead of focusing solely on the end result, you paid really close attention to who you're becoming along the way? You see, the best goals are the ones that are aligned with your values and your vision for your life. Those are the goals that challenge you to grow, but they also honor your well-being. It's not about grinding until you burn out. It's about taking inspired, aligned action toward a life that feels fulfilling. After all, your goals are supposed to make you feel excited about your future, not like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. So let's get real. Sometimes setting goals can feel like writing a letter to your future self that says, good luck with that. But if you're clear on what you truly want and why you want it, those goals will feel less like chores and more like adventures. And we want that. Here's some tips for crushing your dreams without crushing your soul. Number one, dream big, but start small. So write down your biggest dream and then break it down into tiny, tiny, tiny bite-sized steps, like a baby trying to eat spaghetti without making a mess. You can have the whole plate, but just take one small forkful at a time. Number two, the visualization game. I absolutely love this one. Picture yourself achieving your goal. Are you running a marathon? Or are you just running to the fridge? Either way, just celebrate that mental victory. Visualization can make your goals feel more real and more attainable. It also raises your energy. Number three, create a reward system. Yes, I've said this before, but you want to treat yourself. And in this case, treat yourself for every goal that you achieve, no matter how small. Did you make it to the gym? Rock on. Awesome. Enjoy a donut. Okay, maybe not a donut, and maybe not every day, but you get the idea. Celebrate your wins along the way. Now, here's some warning signs that your goal setting approach may need a rework. These are red flags that might pop up when you're going after your goals. Signs that your approach to goal setting might be harming more than helping. You're constantly stressed or overwhelmed. If the mere thought of your goal fills you with anxiety, that's a major red flag, right? Goals should inspire and motivate you, not weigh you down with stress. You may just need to adjust your timeline, or break your goal into smaller, more manageable pieces. Your self-worth is tied to your achievements. So if you only feel good about yourself when you're making progress or ticking things off your list, that's also a red flag. Your worth isn't defined by your productivity or your accomplishments. You are worthy regardless of how many goals you achieve. You're sacrificing your health and well-being. Are you skipping meals, losing sleep, or neglecting your mental health in the name of achieving your goals? If so, it's time to pause. No goal is worth sacrificing your health for. Your well-being should always come first. You're losing joy in the process. If your goals no longer excite you and have become just another thing to get through, that's a sign that something needs to change. Maybe the goal isn't aligned with your values anymore, or maybe you need to reconnect with your why you set the goal in the first place. So, let's do a bit of a recap. Goals should align with your values. Don't set goals based on what society or others expect of you. Make sure your goals reflect what you truly want, not what you think you should want. This makes the process way more enjoyable and fulfilling. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. The journey is just as important as the destination. Who are you becoming as you work toward your goals? Focus on that growth, not just the end result. And avoid burnout by taking aligned action. Goal setting isn't about working harder or longer or ticking off more boxes. It's about taking inspired action that feels right for you. When your actions align with your values, you'll find it much easier to sustain your energy and enthusiasm. So, if you are ready to start setting goals that light you up without burning you out, it's time to join Unleash, a 6-month journey back to peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Let me help you create a roadmap to your dreams, one that feels fulfilling, not exhausting. Head on over to my website, www.mindfulnesswithmahara.com, to learn more about my group program and, of course, to sign up for your complimentary Badass Breakthrough session with me. My name is Mahara. I'm your Badass Coach. I'll see you next week on another episode of Bite-Sized Bits of Wisdom. I hope you enjoyed this Bite-Sized Bits of Wisdom podcast. Tune in again next week.